Okay, so if you remember yesterday from the stuff that we did, okay, where we measured these. Okay, remember whenever the two lines were parallel, what did we say about corresponding angles? That they are congruent, right? Okay, we did this together yesterday. We measured them. Corresponding angles are congruent. Okay, when the two lines were parallel, what did we see about same side interior? That they add up to 180, they're supplementary. What did we say about same side exterior? They're supplementary also, okay? We did these. What do we say about alternate interior when the lines are parallel? Alternate interior are congruent. And then what's up with alternate exterior when the lines are parallel? They're congruent. And then remember we measured this on the back, and here the corresponding angles were not congruent. Why were the corresponding angles not congruent? Because these lines were not parallel. And why were the same side interior not supplementary? Because the lines were not parallel. Okay? So remember, the lines have to be parallel for this math that we're going to do today, and we're going to do for several days next week. The lines have to be parallel for that to be true. Okay. Okay, so corresponding, if the two lines are parallel, what's up with corresponding angles? They are congruent. Okay, when the two lines are parallel, what's up with alternate interior?
Congruent.
They're congruent. When the lines are parallel, alternate exterior, what? Congruent. Okay, when the two lines are parallel, same side interior, what?
Supplementary.
Supplementary. Good. Okay, when the two lines are parallel, same side exterior, what? Supplementary. Okay. Now, okay, vertical angles are what? Congruent. I don't have to say anything about the lines being parallel. Vertical angles are always congruent. Because it only involves two lines when you're talking about vertical angles. And linear pair of angles are what? They're supplementary. And on the linear pair, it doesn't matter if the lines are parallel, because on the linear pair, it only involves two lines anyways itself. Okay, so we're going to use that for the stuff we're going to do today and for next week. Okay, so let's think about these right here. These two angles. What type of angle pair are those? They're corresponding. And so if the two lines are parallel, what do I know about those two angles? That they are congruent. So we want to find the value of x. How am I going to find the value of x?
88 equals 4x plus 8.
Yeah, sorry, I already started writing it. But yeah, like this. 88 equals 4x plus 8, or however you want to say it. Okay, so just some simple math here. Take 8 away from both sides. 4x equals 80. Divide by 4, so x is what? X is 20. Okay. All right, next one. What type of angle pair are those two angles?
Alternate interior.
Alternate interior. If the two lines are parallel, what do we know about those two angles? That they are congruent. That's like what we did yesterday when we measured those angles. So we're just going to set them equals 6x plus 10 equals 136. Subtract 10, 6x equals 126. Divide by 6, and x equals what? 21. Okay? What type of angles are those two? These are same side interior. And if the two lines are parallel, what do I know about those two angles? Okay, they are supplementary. Okay, so how am I going to set up the equation here to solve for x on this one?
Plus 112 equals 180.
Yep. So 7x plus 117 equals 180. So 80, 70, 63. So x equals 9. Okay, what are these?
Alternate exterior.
These are alternate exterior, and if the lines are parallel, what do I know about those two angles? They're congruent to each other. So 3x minus 2 equals 2x plus 8. So x should equal 10. All right, so on the back, what are these? Corresponding. If the lines are parallel, what's up with them? They're congruent. Okay, so we just set those equal. 5x plus 31 equals 7x plus 13. So 2x equals 18, so x should equal 9. Okay. So on this one, now there's one angle that I know up there. So what's the one angle that I know the measurement of?
98 degrees.
This one right here. So I'm going to base all this off of that. So the 98-degree angle and the one with x in it, what are those?
Corresponding.
They're corresponding. And if the lines are parallel, what do I know about those two? They're congruent. So 8x plus 10 would equal 98. So 8x equals 88, which means x is 11. Okay, now the 98-degree angle and the one with y in it, what are those? They're alternate exterior. So if the lines are parallel, what do I know about those? They're congruent. 12y plus 2 equals 98. So 12y equals 96, which means y is what? 8. Okay, now the 98-degree angle and the angle with z in it, what are those?
Linear.
They're a linear pair. Okay, and what do I know about a linear pair? They're supplementary. So 98 plus 9z plus 1 equals 180. So 9z plus 99 equals 180. Subtract 99, 81, divided by 9. What does it equal? 9. C is 9.